I woke up this morning with a very interesting thought about relationships and dealing with people. Um, my vocation, which is pastoring, preaching, which is also my life. My life centers around preaching and pastoring, which means that I have to deal with people on a consistent basis, and you have to form relationships and understanding that people come and people go, and sometimes that can be very turbulent on the heart and on the mind, especially when you're a relational person. A friend of mine suggested a book to me, a pastor friend of mine, Demarcus Pearson, suggested a book called People Can't Drive You Crazy If You Don't Give Them the Keys, which this is not a plug for the book, but it's an incredible book on dealing with people in your life. And while I was reading the book, the thought came to me about setbacks in relationships and how we tend to deal with them. And one of the things that I think is important for many of us that deal with setbacks in relationships is to realize that with some relationships you can't keep starting over and over and over again, especially when you've made investments into relationships or into individuals, and also contributions. You can't allow a person to make you start at the beginning and do that every 2 to 3 days. It's almost like the movie 50 First Dates, where the girl has amnesia like every day, and every day they meet each other, it's like a new meeting, basically, even though they've known each other for years. Relationships like that will really drive you crazy. I think that we have to make some very positive demands on these relationships that with individuals that make us feel like we have to start over again every day. I think the first thing is that those individuals have to realize the contribution that's already been made in the relationship. And they have to respect that contribution. They have to respect your time, your energy, and your efforts. They have to see you as a valuable commodity to them, that you are important to them, important enough to not make you feel as if you have to prove to them every day that you love them, or prove to them every day that you need them, or prove to them every day that they are necessary. And then I think the third thing is there has to be a security, not only within yourself, but a security within that relationship. That I find that oftentimes insecure people make you feel as if you have to reinstate the same, or reinforce rather, the same feelings over and over again. Things that you've already shared, they should have embraced already. But because of their insecurities are like a leak in a bottle or in a vessel. It doesn't matter how much you pour into that vessel. If the leak is there, it's going to leak out, and you find yourself continuing to pour back into the same place. The insecure person has to fix their own leak. You can't do it for them. And I think these three things are congruent and important when it comes down to this starting all over again, 50 first dates kind of things in relationships. You walk with a person for more than 6 months. You may not know everything there is to know about them, but you know enough about them that you don't have to start all over with them again, especially if there is a level of contribution and involvement that you have within their lives and they have within your life. So, my thought today from this book is, don't let people with insecure drama drive you crazy. If you know that you love them, then it comes a point where they have to embrace the fact that you love them and be secure in that that love that you have for them and that they have for you. So today, my encouragement to you is don't start over again. That's frustrating. Pick up where you are right now and strengthen the relationships and the connections that you have from where you are right now. Don't go back to the beginning. Strengthen and confirm from where you are right now, and then keep that thing moving forward. Momentum is not momentum when it stops consistently. Momentum is momentum when it picks up speed and it keeps moving forward. So in relationship today, make sure that your relationships are moving forward with a sense of momentum and not having to go back to the starting point all over again. And if you can do that, it'll save you a lot of time, efforts, energy, but it will also save your sanity as well. All right? God bless.
I want it, I want it.